Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay. If you are new here, if you are not, thank you for tuning back in. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have not picked up my camera in a long time. The previous video that I posted is actually maybe a month, no, actually 2 to 3 months old. I have not been in the mood to record, let alone edit anything. Honestly, I don't even know where this video is going right now. It's been tough. It's been a rough one, and my videos are about lifestyle, so I guess I should be honest with my life. I also kind of want to use this moment to kind of like document my journey that I'm going through. Trying to learn how to be still, mindful, self-aware, more emotionally in tune with myself. And it kind of has been hard. I'm the type of person who I've always been like a people pleaser, and always like I don't share my feelings with people because I don't want to burden anyone with my problems. We all have our problems. We're all going through something, and I never want to add my problem onto someone's situation. And I always bottle things in. I don't speak about things. I'm a very private person, and I've been through situations and circumstances where it happened and I just pushed it to the back and keep moving because I need to survive, and that shit caught up to me. It's been real. It's been hard. I just had to put myself together a little bit. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm recording this video. I haven't been in the mood to record anything. I haven't even been thinking about recording anything. I just got a little voice in my head that told me to pick up the camera and record. So I'm just going to record. With that being said, my videos will be, I won't say a lot different, but they will be different than I usually do them. I don't know if I'm just mostly going to do like, what would I call this? I guess my healing journey, self-care journey. I don't know if I'm just going to include it in my vlogs or if I'm just going to just upload videos of me just talking. I guess it will be venting at this point. Like I said, I'm a very private person. This is very new to me being open, let alone me being open on a platform. I don't speak to anyone. I normally hold things in, but it's draining. I don't think I've ever sat down and just like open up about things that bothers me, like fully. I will say that on this type of journey, you need to make sure you have a comfortable, safe space where you can open up, where you can be you, where you can get reassurance that you're on the right track, that you're doing the right thing. Because let me tell you, if you don't have that, you will be an emotional roller coaster. I don't know who needs to hear this, but in order for you to get through this journey, you have to be able to know you. You have to be able to love you. you have to be able to know how to depend on you, because at the end of the day, no one will have you like you have you. No one's going to have your back the way you will have your back. And I feel like a lot of us put expectations on situations or people. And I actually saw this quote, and it says, expectation feeds frustration. And that is so true, because we will put expectations on situations or people, and then when it doesn't plan out the way that you thought it would, not plan out, but when it doesn't go the way that you thought it would, it's kind of like, you're like, oh, okay, you have to be able to sit down, look back at things. You have to be still. And I know I keep saying still, but while going through this, I have been still. I've been more intentional about I've been trying to just do things that will help me better myself, better my emotions, or I shouldn't say better my emotions, control my emotions. I guess it would be like emotional intelligence at this point. I'm trying to learn how to accomplish that. I'm a very emotional person, and I feel sometimes my emotions do get the best of me, and I'm kind of learning how to work that out. All I can say is to not neglect yourself. It will come back and bite you in the ass. I've done this for years, and it eventually caught up to me. I've never actually just sat down my 35 years of life. I never actually just sat down and took time for myself. I feel like I'm learning who I am at 35 years old, because I've always been what everyone else wanted me to be. And I'm just kind of to the point that, what about me? So I've been doing things like, I started doing Bible study. Well, it won't even really be Bible study at this point, because I'm not even really like studying the Bible just yet. I just find like scriptures that helps a bit with my anxiety. I like reading Psalms, so I'll use that. Like if I feel like really anxious, I try to pick up my Bible and read it, and it does help. I've been reading a lot. Well, not really a lot. I've bought a lot of books, but I have not really been reading them the way that I have. I kind of been leaning more towards my Bible. But I will actually show you guys some of the books that I've picked up so far. So if you're someone who would like to, if you're someone who's on a self-care wellness journey as well, these books came in very handy for me, or has come in very handy for me. So maybe it's something you can look into getting or reading. I have not read a majority of them. I just started one book so far, and I actually honestly have not even finished it. Like I said, I've kind of been picking up my Bible a bit more than me actually reading books. So I actually got this book, and it's What Happened to You, and it's about conversations on trauma, resilience, and healing. And authors are Bruce D. Perry and Oprah Winfrey. So I've been reading this. It's not really like it's not the typical book that I read. I'm more into like fantasy, not really fantasy novels, I should say. I'm like into like romance and stuff like that. So this was a bit different for me, but I've been leaning towards a lot more healing books, because I feel like in this path that I'm currently taking, I think that will be more beneficial to my mindset. So yeah, I've been reading this book, and so far I like it. I didn't think I would like it because it's like multiple different, I don't want to say stories, it's like a lot of a lot of different life experiences from different people, from young to old. And some of the situations, it kind of help you connect, and it helps you figure out like kind of like your coping mechanisms, or even like certain things that you didn't realize that was like a traumatic experience into you. You didn't think it was a traumatic experience, but it really does like mold you into who you become as a grown adult. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of grown adults walking around here unhealed, and it's not safe. It's not. So this is one of the books that I started reading. It's What Happened to You. And I actually ordered some other books, but I have not started reading them yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. Some of these I've actually gotten as like off of recommendation on podcasts. Don't even ask me which podcast it is. I just saw like a podcast pop up, I like the title, and I just click on it. So I'm not much of a podcast person, but if I do like what the title is saying, I will go ahead and look into it. But I think I do remember where this one was recommended. I think I don't know what's the actual podcast name, but I think it's B. Simone's podcast, and on one of her episodes they were talking about this book, and it's called Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself. I have not read it yet, but I am looking forward to reading it. I'm actually surprised that I'm still reading this book, because normally this would take me 2 days to read, but I do work full-time. I'm a mom of 2, and I don't really have much time in the evenings. You know, I have to come home and do mom things, so it's taken me a bit longer to finish this book. I'm almost finished. I'm past half of the book though, so I'm almost there. And then I do plan on starting this book. I will let you guys know how it goes. And I've heard about this book for a very long time, and I never picked it up. I used to be a very big reader, but I stopped reading. Like I said, like at this point I was just making excuses to not make time for myself. I've been owning that up too. Like, I've just been making excuses to not make time for myself. We all have the same time in our days. It's what you make of it, and I'm trying to occupy my time a bit more. And I figured I would start back doing things that I know that I used to enjoy doing. And I do like reading. Reading helps for my mind. I'm an overthinker, so this kind of helps me quiet my mind and focus on this. So yeah, so I got this book. It's called Atomic Habits, and the author is James Clear. It says, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Like I said, I think one of my bad habits will be overthinking. Sometimes me thinking too much gets the best of me. So yeah, that's one thing I would like to learn how to control. I would kind of just like to like figure out what the things are so I can fix it. Let me fix that sentence. I don't need to fix anything because I'm not broken. I just need to learn how to cope with things better. And yeah, so I'm pretty much on this mini journey. It's a mini journey for me right now, but I want to make this a lifestyle. This is new for me. I'm just ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to just live life, do life, because I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm just tired of living like in a, what's that, the hamster wheel. I'm tired. I need a change, and I cannot keep doing the same things and expect a different outcome. So I'm just trying to learn, and I feel like the first step will be me learning me. So I also bought some journals, and I actually wanted to start this when I got them, but one of the journals, I wanted to do them together, and one of the journals, it starts from January, so I'm just going to make this my January thing to start. And right now I'm just going to focus on my Bible and finishing up these books. But I got the journal from this company. It's called Inside Then Out, and I got the bundle set, and in the bundle set it's this journal, and it says dig deeper, and it's pretty much like a guided journal. And I need a guided journal because I'm someone who, I don't know, it's weird, like I'm normally someone who gets my feelings out on a piece of paper, but as of lately it's like I tried journaling on my own, and it's like I drew a blank. I didn't know what to write. I know what I was feeling, but I didn't know how to get it out, and me getting it out was me just breaking down, and I didn't even get it in the book. So I figured a guided journal will be a little bit better for me at this point. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I'll be able to do my own self-guided journaling, but for now I think a guided journal will be best for me. So I picked up this bundle, and it's called Dig Deeper. This one is a Dig Deeper, and the other one, and I love how it comes packaged, and it actually came in this box. My lighting is very bright. It came in this box, and this one actually came in a dust bag in the box. Actually, I think this one came in the dust bag, and I put this one in there because this is the one that starts in January, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't mix them up. So yeah, so it comes in a dust bag and also in a box. It's taking me a little bit longer to get this out. Okay, I finally got it out. I think it's still stuck. So this also came in the box as well, and it says Inside Then, oh, it's upside down, Inside Then Out. And this one is called this one's called Better Every Day. And this one is also a guided, I believe it's also, yeah, it's also a guided journal. So you have a page for you to read, and I guess the first one that they're starting with is self-awareness, and it starts in January. That's why I said I'm just going to wait until January to do this, because I do want to do them together, and I think it will be best if I do them together. So I'm just going to hold off until January to start my actual like journaling, and from now I'm just going to focus on my Bible. I do eventually want to start reading chapter by chapter, but for now I'm just going to read Psalms just to like help calm me down, my anxiety. And once, you know, I know it's not going to be 100% right away, but once I do feel like I kind of like got that down pack, I will go ahead and start reading chapter by chapter starting from Genesis. Sorry guys, I got cut off. Like I was saying, I'm going to just focus on reading the Bible and start chapter by chapter eventually once I'm comfortable. And yeah, so like I said, this is a bit different from my usual videos. I don't know who needed to hear this or needed to see this, but please do not neglect yourself. It will eventually catch up to you. I think you should prioritize self-care, self-awareness. It comes in so many forms. We get so caught up in our day-to-day life that we sometimes just neglect ourselves. And to be honest, how can you live life if you're not okay? Nothing will ever work out. You will never be happy. If you did make it to the end of this video, I hope you did enjoy. I do plan on making more videos like this. It's going to be challenging because, like I said, I'm a very private person, but I'm sure there's others out there who are the same way, and I hope this encourages you to go ahead and document your journey, because baby, let me tell you, they always want to have something to say about you whether you do it or not. So do not let anything hold you back. You are the only thing holding you back, and I want to hold myself accountable for everything that I'm doing in my life. And the first thing is me not being afraid of being seen, me not being afraid of what other people are going to think. And I'm not going to say I don't care, because I do care, but I'm to the point like, you're going to say what you want to say or think what you want to say regardless. So I'm just going to do me and go down this journey to my path, because no one has my life, no one's living my life. I'm living life for me. I want to be a better person and a more in tune with myself, not only for me but also for my kids. So this is a journey that I feel is much needed, and I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the opportunities, the doors I'm going to open, and just this journey and all. So I thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.